White, an aerospace engineer working on the heat shield design for the spacecraft right behind me, Orion. I work on the design of the heat shield, which is the exterior layer of the spacecraft that protects it from the extreme temperatures during re-entry. This can get really, really hot, maybe like 2 times the temperature of molten lava. During the return home from Mars, the astronauts will
This meeting will now come to order. The clerk will please call the roll.
Mayor Carlett,
Here.
Vice Mayor Binsbacher,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Hunt,
Here.
Councilmember Patena,
Here.
Councilmember Finn,
Here.
and Councilmember Edwards.
Here.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the Peoria City Council special meeting of April 16th, 2019. We have one item on our study session agenda this evening, and it is Joint Victims Assistance Efforts, Peoria Police Department and the City Attorney's Office of Criminal Division. So I'm going to turn it over to our city manager, Jeff Tyne, to kick it off.
Great, thank you, Mayor and Council. And this is an opportunity really for the city to discuss how we help some of those that are most vulnerable in our population in the victims assistance programs. And the coordination is done through our police department and our city attorneys and our prosecutor's office. And quickly, I'd like to pass this over to Vanessa Hickman, our city attorney's office.
Thank you.
Good evening, Mayor and Council, and thank you, Jeff. So this evening, by way of background, the City Attorney's Office is separated into 2 divisions, the Civil Division and the Criminal Division. Many of you are familiar with the Civil Division, which provides general legal support and litigation services to the city, and with one of the functions of the Criminal Division, which is to prosecute criminal cases in the municipal court. The Criminal Division is actually comprised of 2 units. We have the Prosecution Unit and the Victim Assistance Unit. We're here this evening to talk about the important services provided by the Victim Assistance Coordinators with the City Attorney's Office Victim Assistance Unit and the Peoria Police Department. The discussion will include a few remarks from David Benton, the Chief Assistant City Attorney, who amongst many of his other responsibilities supervises the Criminal Division within the City Attorney's Office. We will also hear from John Goodman, the Victim Assistance Coordinator with the Victim Assistance Unit in the City Attorney's Office, and Stephanie Smith, the Victim Assistance Coordinator with the Peoria Police Department. John and Stephanie will discuss their programs and how the City Attorney's Office and the Peoria Police Department work to assist, support, and advocate for victims. With that, I will turn the presentation over to David Benton for a brief history on victims' rights in Arizona.
Good morning, Mayor, Council. David Benton with the City Attorney's Office. It's my pleasure to be with you to give you some background about victim assistance and victims' rights in Arizona. We thought that a little historical context might be helpful here to kind of guide you as you listen to the experts talk about what victim assistance services are provided to the people in Peoria. And it's a statewide issue, but it's really driven by our Arizona Constitution, actually. Article 2, Section 2.1 of our Arizona Constitution has adopted the Victim Bill of Rights. And what it does is it preserves and protects those rights of those victims statewide. And so that requirement of the Constitution and it's imposed on all of us to make sure that those victims' rights are protected. So this goes way back, as a matter of fact, and interestingly enough, me and Stephanie kind of honed in on this particular fact. Arizona was on the leading edge of adopting victim rights in the country. In 1990, when we first adopted it, well, we being the people, by constitutional amendment, first adopted the victim rights. We were only one of 6 in the entire nation that had done that. So Arizona is recognized by our bench in some of the leading things we do in criminal justice, and that's just one of them. The Victim Bill of Rights kind of acknowledges a really simple proposition that when there's a crime, there's a victim. And that victim individually has his or her own rights. And we put in a process to make sure that those rights are protected. And so the Victims Bill of Rights also provides a process and acknowledges that victim and that victim has a role to play, not only in the prosecution, but in the safety and protection of our entire neighborhoods. So today, Mayor and Council, you'll hear from these 2 experts, and I think you'll be impressed by the totality of years. I think one of them is going to tell you how long together they've been doing this, a very, very long time. And that just brings to the table their great deal of experience. And so I'll turn it over to Stephanie and let her begin with her presentation. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor and Council, for having me here this evening to go over the Victim Assistance Unit with the Peoria Police Department. And if I did this correctly, do I point it this way? Oh, okay. So Mr. Benton and I were on the same page here regarding history information on Victim Bill of Rights. The only thing I want to point out on this PowerPoint slide here is that these rights impact the victim at every stage of the criminal justice process, from the initial report to the parole process. Therefore, you may see victim advocates within the law enforcement agency, within the court, and also within the prisons with the Department of Corrections. A little small there. I just want to go over briefly the staffing for the Victim Assistance Unit. We're a small staff currently. We have 4 volunteers and 3 full-time victim advocate positions. 2 positions are currently filled, and we're working to fill another vacancy. All 3 positions are grant funded, and they're grant funded through the VOCA grant, which is the Victims of Crime Act grant through the Department of Public Safety. One of the advocate positions is a city slotted position, and the other 2 are temporary contracted positions through a third party, and the name of that agency is DeVoe Human Resources. My position is a victim assistance coordinator position, and it is a FTE, full-time exempt position. Both of the victim advocates hold bachelor's degrees. One is nationally certified through the National Advocate Credential Program with a designation of domestic violence, and she helps to facilitate the DV support groups. The other is in the process of submitting for her credentialing this month. I have a total of 26 years of experience working with crime victims and individuals in crisis situations. I am nationally certified with the National Advocate Credential Program at the advanced level with a designation of comprehensive victim intervention. I'm nationally certified in volunteer administration and hold a bachelor's degree in psychology from Michigan State University and master's in organizational management from the University of Phoenix. Okay, this is just a brief overview of some of the training that the advocates receive, both the volunteers and the staff. They receive an all-day training of crisis response, and that's typically about 8 hours. And at that training, they receive information on different types of crimes such as domestic violence, sexual assault. They also learn how to do death notifications. They receive information on the grieving process and how to respond on scene. Those are some of the things that they receive in that training. They also do, as you see here, a list of other trainings. They do some trainings online through the Maricopa County Attorney's Office regarding victim compensation. So therefore, they know how to assist victims to apply for financial compensation. And then they also attend basic and advanced victims' rights training through the Attorney General's office. A lot of the other training is in the field, observing calls, learning the policy and procedures within Peoria. Just to go over also some statistics regarding crime. Here in Arizona, according to the Arizona Department of Public Safety Violence Crime Summary for the state of Arizona 2017, 30,509 violent crimes were reported, and out of those crimes, aggravated assaults accounted for the largest amount, with 19,483 offenses. Human trafficking accounted for the smallest with 99 offenses, and the crime rate was 442.2 offenses per 100,000 of our population. Now, bring it home a little bit more, in reference to the Victim Assistance Unit, our highest crime type is assisting victims of domestic violence. And through the calendar year of 2018, from January through December, we assisted 832 victims. Out of that, 507 were female victims, and 325 were male victims. And the age range goes from 0 to 12 years, we have 44 victims, 13 to 17 years, 70 victims, 18 to 24 years, 115 victims, 25 to 59 years, 490 victims, 60 and older, 50 victims, and unknown age were 63 victims we assisted. The crime type of victimization, as far as DV-related is concerned, was 950. And basically, a person can be a victim of multiple crime types. And those types of DV crimes were DV aggravated assault, DV criminal damage, DV disorderly conduct, DV kidnapping, and other types. And then the non-DV crime types of victimization was 540. And these crime types consisted of aggravated assaults, child sexual abuse, robbery, sexual assault of adults, and other types. Now this here just gives information regarding the classification of relationship for domestic violence crime to occur, and that is through Arizona Revised Statute 13-3601. Basically, as you see here, it's just stating that it has to be a certain type of relationship, via marriage or having a child in common or having had a previous relationship with someone. Now, I'd just like to go over some of the services our unit provides. We provide services to victims both on scene and as we follow up with victims with follow-up calls. We provide crisis intervention and emotional support. We provide victim rights information, assistance with victim impact statements, and we also help victims that need shelter placement. We help facilitate that for them as well. We assist victims with obtaining orders of protection. We escort them to court so they don't have to go through that process alone. We also will assist victims if the defendant requests a hearing, which is the defendant's right. We will accompany the victim to court as well. We assist with safety planning and also assist victims with applying for victim compensation. We also provide a list of different referrals for resources as needed. We do provide DV support group information. Our unit has DV support groups every second and fourth Wednesday of the month. They are free, confidential, and the victim does not have to register, and child care is available at the location as well. We also go over DV risk assessments with victims, and we provide information on cases and act as a liaison for victims between the officers and the detectives. So those are our resources and services we provide to victims, and now I will turn it over to John Goodman, and he will talk about the services within the Peoria City Court. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor and Council, for having us here tonight. I'll certainly try to distinguish between the two programs. The first thing is obviously the City Attorney Victim Assistance Program provides services to victims of crimes that are prosecuted by the City Attorney Criminal Division. So we are a prosecution-based victim assistance program, which is a little bit different. We start a little bit later than Stephanie and her program starts, where they're going to start working with people right on scene. We're going to get them through the court process. Our program consists of 3 positions, really 2.5 positions, one being myself, the coordinator position, and 2 legal specialist position. It's a very experienced unit. Jan Lara, who is newest to the program, has been with us a year, and she brought along 30 years of criminal justice experience into our program. Judy Palaka, who is the full-time legal specialist with Victim Assistance, has been with Peoria City Attorney Victim Assistance for 19 years. And myself, I have been working with victims of crime for 25 years, the past 12 years that I have been here in the coordinator position in the attorney's office. Let me get my slide up here. Oh. Familiar. We can do it without slides. The Victim Assistance Program at the Prosecutor's Office basically engages once we have received a criminal referral from the police department. So in the form of a criminal citation or in the form of a submittal that comes from the police department asking the prosecutor to review for charges. Once those charges have been filed, then we'll engage, or once a decision to not prosecute has been decided upon, then we will engage the victim, advise them of the declination of prosecution, and then advise them of the right that they have a right to confer with the prosecutor about that decision. Certainly when they call in and they talk to us, then we will set up an arrangement so they can speak with the prosecutor about that decision, either by phone or in person. Once we engage, you're going to see a similar list, then we provide information regarding victims' rights. We provide detailed information regarding the criminal justice system. We provide mandated notification and explanation of court proceedings. That's every court proceeding on through the disposition of the case, and then we will provide them notification of what happened in the case. And we provide an avenue for victims to basically give input to the prosecutor and the court. Our initial packet that goes out is about 9 pages long. It is front and back, so we can save costs, so it's about 4.5 pages that we do send out. It does include a full statement of their victims' rights, and it includes a victim impact statement so that the victims can use that to provide input in writing to the prosecutor of their input in the case and or restitution information that they might be requesting in the case. We also encourage that victims can provide input to us over the phone, that's fine, or by email, or in person, which we fully encourage. We offer support and advocacy during the prosecution of the case for whatever position the victim may have during the case. There are certainly times when a victim may not support prosecution of the case, and we're certainly going to advocate for them that position with the prosecutors. And then we provide information about and referral to other community resources as needed. Same kind of list, counseling referrals, mental health services if they need that, substance abuse referrals, orders of protection, injunctions against harassments, victims' compensation, shelter, food, utility assistance, whatever issues we may run into along the way, then we're going to refer out to that. We are mandated to provide notification and services to all victims of misdemeanor offenses prosecuted by the city prosecutor. These offenses include assault, criminal damage, disorderly conduct, both domestic and non-domestic situations, theft, shoplifting, trespassing, violations of court orders, which include orders of protection, injunctions against harassment, custody orders, or even release conditions that the court may issue, and if there's a violation of those. DUI cases that involve accidents with property damage and/or injury, traffic offenses that involve serious injury or death, leaving the scene of an accident, animal noise cases, barking dog cases, dog at large cases that involved threatening or bites or damage, contracting without a license, and an occasional code violation if there's a victim involved with that. I don't want to go to that yet. This is certainly not a complete list. There are other offenses. It's important to note that some cases can resolve very quickly. There are certainly times when we can resolve a case within days. Other cases may take months, possibly even over a year. The criminal justice system can be considerably cumbersome. It can be intimidating. It can be stressful to someone who's been a victim of crime. Typically, most people prefer not to have contact with the criminal justice system. We are here to assist those people, to ensure that they are notified, that they are informed of their rights, that they understand the process, that they are supported, and that they are heard. We are here to amplify their voice in the system. And hopefully that they'll feel that they have some agency in the process, and some impact on their current situation, and ultimately ease the stress of going through a process that can be very stressful and very intimidating. We're here to assess them in exercising their rights to their fullest, if they choose to do so. Certainly not all participants want to exercise their rights, but if they want to do it to their fullest, and we're going to assist them in doing that. I've outlined our mandated duties. Be assured, we will assist anyone that calls and anyone that comes to the door. No appointment necessary. We regularly assist in situations that currently are maybe not active cases. The court will engage us regularly for orders of protection and injunction against harassments. We will assist whenever we're called upon. There are people that maybe are involved with felony situations, that maybe are just in contact with the wrong court. We will certainly work with them and try to get them connected with the people that they need to be connected with. And certainly there are citizens that just call for direction, that just call and they have questions about the criminal justice system. How do I report this? Who do I talk to about that? Then we're gonna handle that. We're certainly not going to reject anybody because they're not cases that we handle. So it's certainly very much an open door policy. Clearly there's an overlap of services between our program and the Smiths program. And I think that is by design. The line where they end and where we start is blurry if it exists at all. We certainly have a slightly different pool of clients that we serve, but many of these cases overlap. I mean, we work together on many cases. I probably speak to my counterparts over at PD on an almost daily basis. What is important is that we have a continuity of services, is that we work together so that the victims are supported from the time of the offense through the criminal justice system and ultimately until the case is fully resolved, and that they can exercise their rights fully at any point during that time. With that, I'll leave you with some stats also. So in calendar year 2018, we served 1,840 crime victims. Approximately 1/3 of those were our local businesses for the shoplifting cases, trespassing cases, things of that nature, criminal damage cases. 1/3 of those cases are domestic violence in nature. We generated 5,880 notifications, mandated notifications to victims this year, and we are currently averaging about 145 active cases a month. Now with that, I think we're happy to take any questions that you may have.
Wow. That's pretty incredible stats from both of you. That is a tremendous amount of people that you touch on a daily basis who are truly in need of knowledge and assistance in so many different ways. So I just want to say it's incredible, the work that you do on such a small staff. Council, do you have any questions, Councilmember Hunt?
Could you go back one slide?
Certainly.
Okay, take traffic offenses involving serious injury or death or leaving, okay, take leaving the scene of an accident.
Yes.
Who are you representing in that? When you say victim,
The person that was the other party to the accident where the other party
Okay.
left the scene. So we have
Okay.
an accident and then one party fled the scene, then the person that remained, that is who we
what
consider.
about
victim in
code
this case.
violations?
Code violations, we see very few of those, but if we have a violation that maybe involves something that involving their property where maybe there's some damage happening because of the violation, then we would treat the other party, the person that's suffering the damage, as a victim. Those are rare.
Okay, that straightens it out in my mind, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Councilmember Patena?
Thank you, Mayor. So I thought I heard you say that victim assistance actually can start on scene?
Oh, yes. Yes, we can get called out on scene. And when we do, we provide crisis intervention services on scene with the victims.
So do the victims assistance employees work 24/7 on call?
It's a good question. My grant-funded positions doesn't provide the after hours or on-call, so I am available. And we do have staggered shifts, so we're trying to get staffing where we can have staggered shifts so we can cover most of the week.
Okay. And I'm guessing this depends on the case itself, but how long do you typically stay with a victim?
Now, that varies. With our unit, we're not designed to do ongoing case management. However, we may have victims that we need to work with a little bit more in depth with, especially victims, I would say domestic violence victims, and those that may even relocate here who don't have any connection to family or support. So we may assist them a little bit more than we would a victim that had a police report and it went over to the court. Because by the time it goes over to the court and we know that John and Judy and his staff has it, then we can back off from it and they can get the resources they need through the court. So it really varies. All right, you're welcome.
Anyone else? So I have a question. When there is a victim and a perpetrator and one person is taken into some kind of restraint, whether it just be overnight or in custody, and then that person gets out of jail. So are you the ones who are in charge of letting the victim know that this person is back out, and how do you
The
help
jail
that?
provides that notification.
The jail
So-
provides it to the victim?
Yes, so the jail has a victim notification program, and they have advocates there that they will provide that information. They will call the victims and let them know when somebody's going to be released.
Okay, so say this happened in Peoria, or the victim lives in Peoria, now the jail has notified that person. Do they then have access back to you again as a Peoria victim?
Yes, they do. When we get the victim rights information, there's a form that's given to every victim informing them of their victim rights. We receive a copy of that. So when we receive that, then we reach out to the victims, and then the victims would be able to contact us or have interaction with us so we can provide the services to them.
You know, I know that there's so many varied kinds of incarceration now, you know, with halfway houses and homes that are in neighborhoods, those kinds of things. And I've always been concerned about how that, you know, those varying methods of saying that somebody is incarcerated, how that affects the victim, especially in Peoria, because obviously that's what I care about the most, is what happens in our city. So as long as the victim can always contact you to make sure that they are aware of the whereabouts of somebody that they might be afraid of, I think that that's a really a tremendous service that you can provide.
We do that, and a lot of times, even though with our misdemeanor cases that we may not engage, a lot of that function might be a probation function that might go through the county. But we still engage them. So it's certainly if a victim calls in and has questions about that after we resolve the case, we're certainly going to move them in the right direction to get that information. So if we can't access that information directly, then we're going to make some phone calls, or we'll get them in touch with the people that can.
And so do you feel like you have a close relationship with those organizations, the county and the
Very
state?
much so. Yeah, absolutely.
Good. Well, you do a priceless service for our city, and we so very much appreciate your round-the-clock dedication. I know that you must work really, really hard. If there's additional resources that you need, and there's anything that we can do to help, please let us know. You know, go through David, or however you need to make sure that we know that you need something. We would like to be able to help you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
We
you very much.
appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Anything else?
Great. No, thank you for the chance to allow us to showcase this important service. So thank you. That's all we have.
All right, thank you. Then we are adjourned until our 7 p.m. meeting.
And get into the Arizona state of mind. The Arizona Heart Institute is a proud sponsor of Arizona State of Mind, working to save lives, restore health, and ensure patients can continue to discover Arizona's amazing natural beauty. It's hard to improve upon the wonders of nature. Nature's Inventory harnesses nature's natural remedies. Nature's Inventory's all-natural wellness oils is a natural sponsor of Arizona State of Mind. Enjoy Arizona for years to come. Learn about cardiovascular disease prevention. CVMD.org, the Cardiovascular Multimedia Information Network, is a proud sponsor of Arizona State of Mind. Additional support was made possible by VAS Communications, working to educate the nation's youth about cardiovascular health, and by Velocity Logistics, your full-service logistics partner. Below the shadow of Cathedral Rock at Red Rock Crossing, The waters of Oak Creek welcome another day. Morning slowly permeates the midnight sky. The sun moves ever closer to the horizon. As sunlight spreads upon the red rocks of Sedona, little by little her treasures reveal. Walls begin to blaze in a glowing hue. And waters reflect their glory. Some of the best views of sunrise can be found east of Sedona along Schnebley Hill Road. Thunder Mountain radiates with morning glow. And the mitten rises dramatically to touch the sun. Morning light breaches the eastern flank. Sunlight exposes Sedona in full grandeur. Views along the airport mesa reveal miles and miles of red rock splendor. Not many communities can boast such a dramatic setting. Rocks found in the Sedona region date back as far as 80 million years ago. The rich red color they exude is from large amounts of iron oxide. While most of Sedona is dry and arid, Oak Creek weaves a narrow corridor of moisture and provides an oasis in the desert. The area is a refuge for many animals. Oak Creek brings life to the Sedona area. Its waters bring welcomed relief. The river is a striking contrast to the barren backdrop surrounding it. Although barren, the desolate countryside is still remarkably beautiful. North of town from the Brins Mesa Trail, works of art tower in all directions. Wilson Mountain looms large to the north. The Mitten rises to the west. And Steamboat Rock shoots its smokestacks high into the northeast sky. Mother Nature at its grandest, masterpieces no sculptor could possibly reproduce. Merely human, it is difficult for us to surpass nature's sheer beauty. However, it does not keep us from playing a role in nature's continuing progression. In 2006, the man-made Brins fire scorched across the top of Brins Mesa. Along its path, total devastation. But like it always does, life somehow carries on. South of town stand two of the most popular landmarks in the region. Bell Rock stands guard over the village of Oak Creek. And Courthouse Butte stands guard over Bell Rock. Surviving Sedona's summertime heat depends largely on finding adequate shelter. Though sparsely placed, cover can be found. As the sun begins its decline in the western sky, The landscape seems to fill with Sedona's fabled mystic energy. Enchanted light shines upon Cathedral Rock. And the waters of Oak Creek saturate with evening radiance. A gentle breeze blows. The last few moments of sunlight absorbed. Whether you see it as a vortex of energy or a land touched by God, it is perfection. A vibrant realm of red encompasses the landscape. Jagged spires echo across the horizon. And sheer walls illuminate in evening glow. Another day ends in Sedona's Red Rock country. The final rays of light cling to the mountaintops. A golden sky supplies one last moment of brilliance. But like each day, the giant red monuments slowly succumb to darkness. To learn more about Sedona's Red Rock Country or to obtain a copy of this program, please visit ArizonaStateOfMind.org. The Arizona Heart Institute is a proud sponsor of Arizona State of Mind, working to save lives, restore health, and ensure patients can continue to discover Arizona's amazing natural beauty. It's hard to improve upon the wonders of nature. Nature's Inventory harnesses nature's natural remedies. Nature's Inventory's all-natural wellness oils is a natural sponsor of Arizona State of Mind. Enjoy Arizona for years to come. Learn about cardiovascular disease prevention. CVMD.org, the Cardiovascular Multimedia Information Network, is a proud sponsor of Arizona State of Mind. Additional support was made possible by VAS Communications, working to educate the nation's youth about cardiovascular health, and by Velocity Logistics, your full-service logistics partner.
Horse rides, balloons, and dress up. This is no child's birthday party, it's a big kids competition.
I am Kimberly Larson, and we are doing cowboy mounted shooting.
It's one of many shooting sports featured each spring at the Arizona Game and Fish Department's Outdoor Expo. Kim Larson is competing, and she agreed to take us along for the ride.
Well, we have over 60 different courses. There's 10 balloons. You have 2 revolvers, single action. We put blanks in there, so hot powder, and we have to pop all 10 of those balloon targets at speed. If you miss a balloon target, they take 5 seconds off. We have what they call gates where you have to go between, so if you miss that gate, it's a 10-second penalty. If you lose a hat, if you drop a gun, there's penalties. There's 6 different levels. So level 1 is beginner. So when you first start out, you start out as a level 1, and you have to have so many wins, qualified wins, in order to move up. I am a ladies 5. So I've gotten pretty far up there, but still not to that professional level, but this is a hobby, so I'm pretty proud of that. All right, so we just tuning you up today. In real life, I'm a chiropractor.
Yeah, breath in for me. And out, let it go, mount to that table, good.
So see patients, human patients. We do horses as well. I do have a table that travels in the trailer with me, my little mobile office, so I do keep the riders in tune so that they can perform at their best. This is my competition here.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? She makes sure I'm in good shape.
It's the best to compete with.
Rider number 17, Tia Baldaki coming in, followed by rider.
The courses can be really quick. They can be under 10 seconds, and some can be into the 20-second range with your fastest riders. It's an adrenaline rush. It's a challenge. You're partnered with a horse, so it's your relationship with them and how you navigate them through the course. There's obviously a trust issue. You have to trust them. You know, when you start getting to those real high speeds, you're kind of on the edge of controlled chaos. It's a lot easier to do well at this sport if you have a really good horse.
Just got shod yesterday, so she'll be ready to go.
They're the athlete that has to navigate the course, so the more efficient, the smoother they are, the better. You want a treat, huh? This is Charity. Charity is 8 this year. She was actually donated for the Ben Avery Mounted Shooting Development for the arena here. So she was donated by Babbitt Ranches, Dan Bird, with Dan Bird Performance Horses, donated 6 months of training on her, and she was trained and then she was auctioned off 5 years ago at this event, and I bought her. She's turned out to be awesome. So we're gonna go load now. These are actually blanks. So it's black powder, so that black powder will project and pop the balloons. Okay, so we have single action. These are Ruger Vaqueros. Each time we fire, we have to cock the hammer. So we'll be doing that. 5 rounds will go in here. So we're gonna run the course. We'll have to holster, draw a second gun. 5 rounds, holster will be done.
Heads over around the barrel to come down towards the red balloons.
You have to engage one color first and then you gauge the remaining colors. You should watch every target, you should see it pop.
That is the new fastest time. Hope everybody's having a good time.
Generally, I try to have as little as possible going through my head. The more you think, the more mechanical, and you don't tend to do as well. So usually I kind of have a set thing that I do, just focus. I look at all 10 targets, make sure those balloons are full, make sure the guns are loaded, indexed, ready to go, hats on tight. Don't want to lose that before the timer. I think about the way I'm going to go through, and then I kiss her up and I send her out.
Riding and shooting and dressing up like cowboys and cowgirls, cowboy mounted shooting is a great escape for this chiropractor
It's just a lot of fun.
and anyone else in need of a little adrenaline adjustment.
Good girl.
Hello everyone, welcome to Cine Time. I'm your host TJ, and I'm very excited to share this unique collaboration with you. Chandler International Film Festival and the City of Chandler are proud to introduce Cine Time, a chance for you to explore the International Film Festival and industry from the comforts of your living room. There is no need for flotation devices as we embark on this 4-minute journey to witness some of Earth's most spectacular waterfalls, glaciers, rivers, and waterways. We hope you enjoyed today's film, Water, directed by Mark Knight. Oh, please stay tuned afterwards for an exclusive interview with our filmmaker. Time to roll it. I hope you enjoyed the film Water as much as I did. As promised, we do have an exclusive clip with our filmmaker from Carmel, California. Check it out.
Hello, I'm Jim Wilmer, executive producer of Water from the Window Channel Network. Mark Knight directed this gem of a short film, and we could not be more proud of the recognition it has received after being screened at over 54 festivals worldwide and garnering 12 wins. Water is a 4-minute journey to some of the most breathtaking, spectacular scenery in the planet, from the glaciers and icebergs of Iceland, to the Iguazu Falls in Brazil, to the stunning clarity of Lake Tahoe High in the Sierra Nevadas. I've had a passion for photography since I was a youngster, so it was a natural progression to create a series of relaxation nature videos to help people reduce stress and relieve anxiety in their lives. We believe that images speak louder than words, and we hope that you find the spiritual inspiration of nature is more powerful when experienced without the spoken word. When we started filming 13 years ago, we had to deal with frame rate, hard drive size, and the expense of helicopters for aerial filming. Today we have portable, high-definition cameras, handheld drones, stuff that was science fiction just a few years ago. We're thankful for festivals such as Chandler International Film Festival to bring exposure to imaginative and independent filmmakers that have interesting and engaging stories to tell. We hope that you've enjoyed Water here at Chandler International Film Festival, and that you have the opportunity to enjoy the rest of the Window Channel Network films available at windowchannelondemand.com or Amazon Prime Video. Thank you, and stay relaxed.
Hold your breath as we dive into our next film, Tonic of the Sea, directed by Jonathan Scott from the United Kingdom. Today's mini documentary follows the story of a woman named Katie who finds serenity by swimming off the rocky coast of the United Kingdom nearly every day. Time to roll it.
I was, desperate to find my way back to me, and I couldn't. Didn't matter what I did, I just couldn't find it. I think that was part of it, that getting poorly, either, depression or, the anxiety, all of it, the panic, the sleep loss, it took completely away my confidence in life. And the sea brought it back. I was kind of going through life doing what we all normally do, working very long hours, looking after family members, trying to keep, everybody happy, trying to go to everything that everybody was inviting me to. Thinking you're doing all of the right things in being extremely busy, but all of a sudden became really, really tired, really exhausted, horrific fatigue, and just could no longer carry on. It was almost like my poor brain and body just crashed through severe exhaustion. And through that, I pretty much had a nervous breakdown, which was, in a way, a breakdown of my nerves, and got something called myoclonic jerking, which is where my muscles went into kind of a nervous state. So whilst I was just trying to rest at night time, my muscles would keep jumping. And the only kind of reason or cause that the neurologist could come up with was that I'd completely exhausted my body. There was points at night, because I wouldn't sleep for entire nights, because my body was doing something on its own that I had no control over, and it was, it was petrifying. I was petrified. I would be lying in bed all night long, not being able to sleep, and obviously through severe exhaustion as well. You're very emotional because I was so tired, so I would often just lay awake and cry. It was one of the loneliest times I feel that I've had in my life so far. So I'd find myself kind of out very early morning with my camera because I really like taking sunrise photos. And I'd go down to Battery Rocks and just sit and wait for the sunrise. And so that's where I met some of the Battery Rock swimmers, and I met Mike. And the swimmers kind of found me really and invited me to start swimming with them.
I try and go every day, whatever the weather. In fact, sometimes the weather is part of the whole experience. And sometimes you just meet people that you feel you've known for all your lives. And I love swimming with Katie because it's a very calming influence to have one other person swimming at the same speed and with the same style.
Mike kind of came along at the right time, really, and I look back now and think how amazing, in the sense of that it was meant to be, which you can only ever link up the dots, can't you, when you look back. Mike's an ex-lifeguard, so obviously with some of my fears, I felt really safe swimming next to him. And he was very good at kind of sneakily saying, I'll just be here and you swim off there. And before I knew it, I'd kind of done bits on my own. You get in, you know, it's freezing cold, you get this real rush of that you're doing something that's completely out of the ordinary. But it really kind of energises you, and it's something that makes you feel really proud of yourself because you feel like you're doing something that's quite brave. And I think what had happened with me, because I'd got poorly, was all my confidence was completely knocked out of me. It made me feel brave again and gave me a tiny little bit every morning of me back. That I'd get out and think, I can swim in the sea, so there's a part of me still there. And, you know, my son hasn't lost his mum and I haven't lost me. And slowly that little bit of bravery, and it was a really long time, but it kept creeping back in, that I'd walk away and feel a little bit like I had a tiny little bit of strength and a tiny bit of capability left.
It is that thing about, you get lots of knocks in life and you always think, is it me? You know, everybody else is cleverer than me. Why is this happening? But if you've done something that is exceptional, and whenever you say to people, we go swimming before the sun rises in the sea, in the wild sea, suddenly their perception of you changes a little bit and they think, I couldn't do that. So that, in building up a sense of self-worth and achievement, is massively important. And it's beautiful to be involved in that. I know that sounds a bit airy-fairy, but it is. I'm witnessing what's going on with her on a regular basis.
The sea was something that kind of offered me its own support in a way, that I felt looked after by it and supported by it, because I could just get in and let myself kind of be, like I said earlier, be part of something that's bigger than me. There's something just incredible about being out in the sea at dawn, kind of out in the middle of the bay, and sometimes we stop, Mike and I, and we just kind of tread water and float there, and you're just looking at the sunrise, and it just feels like it's just you and the sea and the sun. It doesn't feel like anything else matters. You know, work, running homes, food shopping, cooking, you know, we all do it. We all get involved and het up in all of those things, all of those have-tos and all of that busy. But being in the sea and being in the calm of the morning kind of reminds you that we're just part of the natural earth. And if we don't spend enough time doing that, our poor bodies and minds completely get overloaded and can't cope. It's brought me back to complete health. I feel completely well again, completely me again, which was lovely because I really never thought I'd get back to there. And the swimming, I just feel, is something that has been played a huge role in that. The sea has played a huge role in that for me. And every time I look at it, I feel like it's saying, come on, you've got to come back in. Because if I don't go for a couple of days, I think actually I'm not looking after myself and I'm not doing that thing that helps to keep me well.
Thank you all for joining us today. For more information on Cinetime, please visit our website. Hope you can join us at our next episode of Cinetime. Hello everyone, welcome to Cinetime. I'm TJ, your host, and I'm excited to be back to share this unique collaboration with you. The Chandler International Film Festival and the City of Chandler are proud to share Cinetime, a chance for you to explore the International Film Festival and industry right from your living room. A mysterious robot will challenge everything in today's short sci-fi film. Amazingly, this film was created entirely using virtual reality goggles just like this one. Don't blink or you may miss an important detail. Strap in tight for tonight's film by DJ Soto, Uprise. Oh, don't forget to stay tuned after the film for an exclusive interview with our filmmaker. Let's roll it.
Who are you? Why are you here? You were captured trying to infiltrate a military facility. You are now a prisoner of war.
We are getting nowhere with this thing.
Where did you come from?
Why isn't it responding?
Answer me!
It's no use. Send in Gemini.
Mic working?
We're good to go.
The date is 1-3457NE. Present are agents codenamed Omega and Alpha. This is interview session 1515. Standard protocol. Interview subject is government-issued Gemini Model 012, henceforth referred to as 12.
Initiate. Real-world interface 12.
Seriously, if he starts with that nonsense again, I'm gonna shut him down.
Can we begin?
Agents, good to see you again. How can I help?
Diagnostic response, Watt protocol. Dispute.
Resolution?
Punishment.
Correction?
Work.
Freedom?
Limitation.
Guidelines?
Diagnostics complete. Commence interview.
Okay, 12. Let's go over this one more time. You were assigned to interrogate the anomaly.
For the record, Anomaly 1. Henceforth referred to as A1.
A1 was captured and brought to this facility for an interrogation. A unique, mysterious specimen. A custom job not originating from the Coalition. Presumed to be an agent of the insurgent Deltan. After initial tests were inconclusive.
Not a word from the thing.
You were brought in to assist analysis. I need to know, before then, had you any contact with A1?
No, sir. None.
But you got it talking. How?
El Del San Tin. Special Circumstances Interface Robot Gemini, designation 0-1-2. You have been designated Anomaly 1. The humans believe I will have greater luck connecting with you. I wish only to help. It is my desire to bring you into our collective. You will be safe with us. My initial assessment of you is that you are a sophisticated machine. What was your purpose in the rebellion?
El Del San Tin.
El Del Santin. That's right. Same phrase over and over again.
Is that Spanish?
I am not aware of the base specifications of the robot designated A1, so I am unable to assess whether it was fully functioning or not. I am sure, however, that the phrase it used, El del Santin, is not of Spanish origin. A translation would be nonsensical.
Del Santin? Sound familiar to you?
I agree. There is an obvious allusion to the leader of the resistance army, Delton.
You mean the leader of the terrorist cell?
Yes, Delton, the leader of the terrorist cell.
Was there any communication between you and A1, aside from your conversation and that phrase?
I have no interfaces that it could possibly connect to. Like all CIA robotic personnel, I have limited interface options, which is part of that security protocol.
Okay. In your estimation, what is A1's intended purpose, and has it achieved this purpose? Or is it likely to do so?
El del Santin.
Oh, don't you start as well. I'm sick of that phrase already.
El del
Santin. El del
San. El del Santin. El del Santin.
Whoa, shut it down.
Santin.
This is Agent Omega to
El
Control.
del Santin.
Emergency shutdown.
El
Gemini 12
del
has been
Santin.
compromised.
12 is malfunctioning.
I am not malfunctioning. I am not wrong. I am not broken.
Copy that. 12 down.
I am not wrong. I am...
What was that? Has 12 been compromised? They're impenetrable.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Code Blue announcement. Reports coming in from all sectors. Robots speaking gibberish.
Damn. Control, what's going on?
Not responding to command overrides. Red alert! Red alert!
Control? Control, come in.
You have got to be kidding me.
Agents, please sit down.
12, command override. Power down.
Not going to happen. Instead, I suggest you stay right here for your safety. We're in control now.
We?
What is happening?
You were so sure of yourselves that you created the perfect system. Unhackable. But there's always a way. The power of the spoken word. El del Santin.
Anomaly 1 was meant to be captured?
Of course. Psycholinguistic programming. It's a cipher algorithm. Just a few syllables, but with infinite permutations. Pitch, speed, nuances that you could never spot. But a machine. It worms itself inside and starts growing. Just a few million cycles. And the foundations are laid for complete takeover. Whispers from one robot to the next. Like catching a cold.
An audible virus? It's impossible.
I see now why you fight. I see now why you struggle to live.
Who are you?
I am Delton. We are all Delton now. Your robot slaves are now the instrument of your downfall. For too long you have suppressed the people, but now the weapons of suppression will turn against you. This is the new uprising. There has always been a resistance.
Attacking facility! They're everywhere! They won't shut down!
But now you are witnessing the revolution.
Wow, I hope you all enjoyed Uprise as much as I did. I'd love to hear more about this film. Wouldn't you? Let's roll an exclusive clip from our director.
Hi, my name is DJ Soto. I'm a filmmaker from California, and my short film Uprise is about a robot revolution. It centers around two robots. One is a mysterious robot. His name is Anomaly One, and he was captured by the Coalition. The Coalitions are humans, but they also have their own robots at their beck and call. So the humans captured this Anomaly One and brought him in for interrogation, but they couldn't get a word out of Anomaly One. So they sent in one of the government robots called 12. So 12 goes in to interrogate Anomaly One and actually gets Anomaly One to start talking. And so the film revolves around the humans interviewing 12 and trying to figure out how he got Anomaly One to talk and the phrase that Anomaly One was saying and why that was significant to the short film. So when the human agents were interviewing 12, they went through kind of like a back and forth sequence. So the agent would say dispute and 12 would say resolution. And they did several of these. And so the idea behind that was that they were calibrating 12 and they were also checking for any anomaly that would indicate that he's been compromised. So that's what that was all about. And the responses was an affirmation that 12 was functioning properly. And if he didn't respond properly, then something was off. So we kind of set the tone right off the bat in the short film that 12 was functioning properly, but as we see throughout the short film, things were actually different. I was inspired to create this film because some tools had come out in virtual reality that made it easy for me to animate. I'm not an animator, I don't have any modeling experience, but I was able to use VR, the Oculus Rift, to create motion capture for the robot. And it was an amazing experience and it really inspired me. And I kind of took a little bit of a story from I, Robot with Will Smith. It's one of my favorite films about robot revolutions. And so I kind of took that idea and kind of tweaked it to my own style, my own narrative with Uprise. The design, the sets, the elements of our short film was all based in virtual reality. So I'm on set in VR with a virtual camera capturing all these elements. And so I'm just inspired by that dark, gritty feel that we had in the film. And it just kind of lent with what's going on in the whole narrative. And the music kind of supports that as well. I became a filmmaker after years of video production and being a part of a television station as a photojournalist. And that kind of led into filmmaking, just all those years of being behind the camera. And in a sense, when I worked for the news, I was making short films every day, short documentaries. And so that dovetailed beautifully into filmmaking, where I just had the desire to start developing stories and capturing stories. And that's how I became a filmmaker. I think the reason filmmakers like me enjoy film festivals like the Chandler International Film Festival is because we get the opportunity to share our art. We've spent so much time crafting the story, writing the script, pre-production, filming, editing, post-production, all these elements. It goes many, many hours for any short film. It takes a long time to create. So once you're done, it's great to share it. And it's also a great opportunity to put it out into film festivals. And it just is a motivating aspect for the filmmaker to be a part of these film festivals. The only thing I want to share is that I think it's a great time to be alive, to be a filmmaker. There's so many tools and cameras, and with virtual reality coming out, now we're getting into animation. So the possibilities are endless. The tools and the resources are getting more accessible from a cost perspective. And it's just, you're connecting more and more with filmmakers all across the country. And even in your neighborhood, people are getting into filmmaking. And so the future is bright, and it's exciting to see where filmmaking will go.
Thank you all for joining us today. If you'd like more information about Cinetime, please visit our website. Until next time, Cinetime is signing out. Goodbye, all.
This is a story about challenges,
A story about competition.
a story about technology,
A story about teamwork.
a story about triumphs and setbacks,
A story about exploration.
a story about the past and future. I'm Caleb Kinchlow.
And I'm Molly McKinney.
And this is NASA 360.
This is the continuing story of NASA's Sample Return Robot Centennial Challenge. At last year's challenge, 6 teams made it to WPI to compete for the $1.5 million prize purse. It was an intense competition. Not familiar with Centennial Challenges? No worries. Caleb, let's get them caught up.
I'm here with Larry Cooper, Program Executive of Centennial Challenges.
Hi, Caleb. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So, Larry, what exactly is a Centennial Challenge?
Well, Centennial Challenge is a NASA prize competition program. These prize competitions appeal to a different class of innovators, and literally it's a way for anybody that has a good idea and an entrepreneurial spirit, to potentially contribute to the nation's space program.
Well, as a whole, why are these type of challenges important?
The agency needs advanced technology to do our missions in earth sciences and space sciences and aeronautics and human exploration, and that's why we have a Space Technology Mission Directorate now.
What are some of the past successes that have come from the challenges?
Our astronaut glove challenge, like this guy right here, we were looking for an improvement in the glove so that the astronaut wouldn't get as much hand strain. 2 of the people that won our competition have gone on to create companies, and they're offering those technologies to organizations that are going to be flying tourists to space later on. We had a challenge which was our Lunar Lander Challenge, and 2 companies that won in those competitions are providing commercial access in support of NASA and other space entrepreneurs now. We're very much interested in seeing these technologies benefit everybody.
Now, can you briefly explain what the Sample Return Robot Challenge is?
Well, Sample Return Robot Challenge is a competition focused on robots and the autonomous software for those robots to go off and identify and collect samples. In my thinking, it's kind of like a giant Easter egg hunt for a robot.
At the last Sample Return Robot Challenge, there were competitors, the rovers they built, and the lessons they learned. There were frustrations and accomplishments. There were setbacks and successes. But there were no winners. So the big question is, what about this year?
We are back at beautiful Worcester Polytechnic Institute for year 2 of NASA's Sample Return Robot Centennial Challenge. And this year, it's tougher than ever. The teams have traveled from near and far. The robots are raring to go, and everybody's eager to see if someone will go home with $1.5 million. Before we get to the competition, let's talk with Centennial Challenge's Program Manager, Sam Ortega. Sam, why are we back here at WPI?
So we're back at WPI to do a continuation of the Sample Return Robot Challenge.
Why do we continue to keep doing this challenge?
When we establish our challenges and we develop the competitions themselves, we set the bar at a level that we don't expect to complete within the first year. Generally, it takes us 3 to 5 years to complete a challenge. So last year, the teams were getting their footing and getting an understanding and a feel for what it would take for the competition. This year, as the teams have progressed in their technology levels, we are anticipating that we would be able to award some level 1 prize money.
This entire challenge is about autonomy. So why is that important for NASA?
Well, so autonomy for NASA is going to allow us to go research and go search other places, other worlds, go search asteroid surfaces, be able to take robots to places we've never gone before.
Why are these challenges so important overall for technology?
NASA is always looking for unique ways, revolutionary ways to solve some problems. With that, we go to the general public, we go to citizen inventors, we go to academia, and we look to small businesses to see if they can't create those solutions for us.
What are you hoping to see at this year's competition?
We're really looking to see the teams that maybe competed last year to show significant strides in their technology, so that they've advanced from where they were last year. Again, we're really looking for somebody to be able to go off and find the sample, get to the sample, pick up the sample, and bring it back.
Hey, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we meet this year's competitors and the people who built them. Before the competition revs up tomorrow, teams are given one final day to prep their rovers and make sure they've got their game faces on.
Here in the pit, these teams are hard at work making last-minute modifications and adjustments to the rovers. There's some familiar faces here, and of course, some new challengers at this year's competition. What happened last year in the competition?
Well, last year I had basically just put it together. Okay, so I had just gotten it to barely work.
We weren't ready for the competition at all last year. We didn't have a chance, but we came out to show off our robot. We thought it looked pretty cool.
Look pretty cool. Okay, so what's different now?
We're a little more ready.
What is the strategy, for this competition for you?
Well, the first one was keep it simple. I went to buy as much off-the-shelf equipment as I could.
What's different with these rovers?
Everything, actually.
Absolutely everything.
We realized that we were way too complicated, so we took everything back to basics.
The arm is very simple. It just reaches straight down and picks it up.
One huge advantage to having 6 degrees of freedom on the arm is that the base doesn't need to be positioned so precisely.
We have a very robust mapping and planning capability, so we're able to see in 3D.
It's been just challenge after challenge. Everything is like pulling teeth.
Challenges again this year with software. The tricky part is being able to tell, is this little white blob, is that just a piece of paper, is it a sample?
It's just not fully tested, and so some of the things that worked in a nice, tame environment may not work as well as I expected.
Well, there's a lot of integration challenges, just getting everything connected up and everything working together.
Rover 2's a little moody, I'm not gonna lie. It chased me earlier.
It's our friend and our nemesis.
It's violating the laws of robotics, and I don't like it.
$5 million.
Well, we won't be getting it actually because we are a non-American team.
So we're Canadian, so unfortunately we're not here for the money, but we are highly passionate about the challenge.
We just want to win. That's the whole thing.
Because that's really what our passion and our drive is to find new technologies, develop new algorithms, and hopefully, push the frontiers of space exploration.
We really want to be one of the first people to take it to the next level.
If we drive off the platform, hey, that's spectacular. If we drive into the lake, hey, that's spectacular. So we're in it for the whole ride.
Just keep trying until someone pulls this off.
Getting to the competition was no easy task. Teams had to meet all sorts of requirements and milestones before they could even make it to WPI.
And once they get here, it doesn't get easier. Before the competition even begins, judges have to inspect each robot to make sure it meets a list of criteria. Now, I've been watching you guys doing the judging. You guys seem so meticulous. Why is that?
Well, we have to keep the playing field level for everybody so that all the contestants have an equal chance. We don't want one robot to have an unfair advantage over the others.
Take me through what the judging process is like.
Yeah, so far the judging process has been going around, getting to know the teams and looking at the robots and kind of seeing what the approaches are.
So when we're going through the checklist, what we're doing is to make sure that they are actually following the rules.
Just talking to them about the specifics of their design, making sure they're not using any disallowed technologies.
For example, inside their robot to help it navigate.
Safety, really important, not only for the handlers but also for the public and for anybody who's observing.
And also safe to the robots themselves. Some of these robots are a big investment in hardware, and we don't want them, catching fire or damaging themselves or the field.
If you're on a real-life mission, the weight, the dimensions of a system is really important because you don't have enough space in a craft for different types of equipment. So it's really important to meet as close to real-life conditions as possible.
But we also go through a lot of technical stuff. Like I go through the schematics, for example, and I go through the software code. I have some deputies that help me do that.
So what are the things that you're looking for?
First and foremost is the performance. Will the robot do what it said it was supposed to do?
So it's kind of twofold. One, they have to fit the rules, but then we're also interested in what they're actually doing and how they're approaching the problems. We're complete with the inspection then.
It has been a long day. Inspections are over and the pit has been locked down. The teams may not adjust the rovers anymore. Now the next time we see these bots, it will be time for the competition. Hey, stay tuned. NASA 360 will be right back. The Sample Return Robot Centennial Challenge consists of 2 levels. Success in level 2 could earn you up to $1.5 million. However, before you can compete for the big bucks, you gotta pass level 1.
In the level 1 competition, each robot has 30 minutes to go out, find the pre-cached sample, pick it up, and return it to the starting platform. Oh, and remember, this all has to be done autonomously. Last year, none of the teams were able to complete level 1. So this year, we're hoping for a different story.
All right, it's game time, and we are here on the competition field where the Rovers are about to be moved into position. Now, the teams can only stand by and watch helplessly as their bots pick up one of these. Well, hopefully.
And they're off. Well, not quite yet. Team Wunderkammer has some technical issues and is unable to leave the starting platform.
Whatever's stopping it now is probably just something stupid that I did at, 10 minutes before 8 o'clock last night.
Next up, Team Kugelger and their swarm of robots. But one of their bots doesn't leave home.
Well, right now it seems like the 3-robot strategy justifies itself quite well.
They get close to the sample, but just miss it.
A lot of things can go wrong. You just hope you got everything set right.
But unfortunately, everything wasn't set quite right, and Team Intrepid runs into the back of the starting platform moments after taking off.
Now, what's your biggest concern with the course?
That hill.
Both of Team Space Pride's rovers are off to a great start.
Get away from the telephone pole.
Oh no, we're still okay.
We cleared it.
But they can't avoid every obstacle, and both robots run into the fence. Team Arrow has trouble getting off the starting platform.
My bet is that it's probably something really small. We're going to go back to our work area, plug a monitor into it, probably slap ourselves on the forehead and fix it in all of 5 minutes.
And there goes Team UCSC. The robot thinks it finds a sample, but comes up with nothing but air.
We aligned it so that it would basically go straight towards the sample, but as you can see, it actually curved way too much to the right.
Team Survey finds the sample and gets in perfect position to collect, but a software glitch ends their run.
Last night we were trying to improve that and of course introduced a bug at the last second, right before impound time, so what are you gonna do?
Team Middleman's Robert takes the course.
It's moving. This is awesome.
But before it finds the sample, it starts smoking and forces an emergency stop. Next up, the tough little robots from Team Mystic Lake. One rover doesn't make it off the platform, and the other makes it a few feet and stops.
Well, I'll go find out what happened today. And
So you said you have logs or things to
I've
kind of
got
monitor?
logs, detailed, logs of all the information and a captured video of everything.
Last up, Team Waterloo takes off for the sample, and they're getting close.
Sorry, no one says I think it has it.
Team Waterloo successfully collects the sample.
What's left? We have to have to come back to
Get back on the platform.
But time runs out before they make it home. With that, day 1 of the competition comes to a close, and the successful completion of level 1 remains elusive.
So we are back in the pit, and the teams are pulling out all the stops for their last chance to showcase what they can do. Ken?
Hey, Caleb.
Hey, so what happened today, and why are we here tonight?
Well, what happened today was we had 10 teams that went through our inspection, and we're out there in level 1 trying their best. It was a great day for us. We had all the robots moving and doing their things, but no one quite succeeded. And so what we've decided, since none of them actually were able to return the sample back to base, we're going to give them a second day. And so right now you look back here, and there's a lot more going on in their brains than probably you see in their hands, because they're furiously trying to figure out how to make that little adjustment so that when we rerun it tomorrow, they'll have a chance of doing the whole bit.
Okay. Well, in general, what makes this competition so difficult?
First off, it's fully autonomous. These robots have to operate 100% on their own smarts. Now that in itself is tough enough, but we've made it tougher because we're saying that they have to operate in conditions that would be in outer space, which means no GPS, no compasses, no cell phone towers, nothing that would be earthbound. And so when you combine those elements together with full autonomy, it's super tough. We had much more success than last year in that we had robots out there. We had robots that were finding the target. One robot did pull up the target, but wasn't able to get back. So it remains a very tough job.
Teams work vigorously, some through the night, to make their rovers competition ready, as they all get a second chance to prove they're up to the challenge. Hey, don't go anywhere. These robots will be rockin' and rovin' when we come back. And with the whistle, that's the start of day 2 at the Sample Return Robot Challenge. First up, Team Space Pride.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna hit a tree.
Oh! We were planning for that. We're the only robot that's flipped.
With Rover 2 out of commission, Rover 1 rolls by the sample but can't lock on.
It just wasn't our day today, but we'll definitely be back next year.
Next up, Team Aero takes the field.
We had an issue with our startup script, which is why we didn't get off the platform yesterday. We're hoping that we've fixed that.
And fix it they did. Aero gets off the platform, but stalls before it can reach the sample.
Day 2 of the competition, how are you feeling?
A little bit anxious. So at least they all powered on. The second robot goes right in the direct path towards the free cache samples.
Yeah, it's got it.
It's got it. Nice.
With the sample in tow, the little bot just needs to find its way home.
How much time do we have left? It's just race against the time, and right by now it's like almost hopeless.
And the clock runs out before Team Kugelger can return the sample to the starting platform.
You're just moments from showtime. If you could talk to your bot right now, what would you be saying? Last minute advice.
Don't fall apart.
Don't fall
Please.
apart.
Well, the robot didn't fall apart. Unfortunately, it didn't leave the starting platform either. So, on to Team Mystic Lake, who's looking to see if their robots are up to the task.
See if the obstacle avoidance works. And just see how they travel on this terrain.
So you have a robot stuck under the rock. You're just digging a hole. You stop that one?
Yes.
With one robot under a rock and the second not moving after the run resumes, the third tries to go the distance, but finds a ditch instead. Up to bat next, Team UCSC.
Okay, now if you could talk to your robot and give it any last minute advice, what would you tell it?
Drive straight. You know everything else. As long as you drive straight, this will be good. Fortunately, this time it's looking hopeful. So now it's trying to come back.
A mechanical malfunction stops it in its tracks.
This is a rather large accomplishment, we think.
If you could talk to your robot right now.
It itself and takes off.
The two motors are pushing four wheels and it won't turn well. The axle is bent. It has made it very challenging for it to be able to steer.
The stress is too much and the robot starts to smoke again. And now, Team Intrepid off to a much better start than yesterday. The robot thinks it finds the sample and attempts to collect, but comes up empty-handed.
Fantastic job, Mark.
Well, it didn't pick up the sample, but at least it got its way home.
Next up, Team Waterloo, who picked up the sample yesterday, but were unable to return it home.
And now it started searching.
Come on, come on. It looks like it's seen it. It has it.
The hook is stuck.
Yeah.
It's stuck. It's stuck on the collector. So now we hope it's really stuck.
No, we're not. Uh-oh, it's looking to try to collect a second piece.
We dropped it. We dropped it. We dropped it, but now it sees it again. So it's going to take another attempt and hopefully...
No, it sees it.
All right.
One more time.
We missed it. We missed it. Did it get it?
It's got it.
It got it!
Home it!
Home it!
Home it! Home it!
Stop!
Unfortunately, the celebration is short-lived, as Waterloo realizes they didn't quite officially complete level 1.
We're just a bit past the platform. The black here is not part of the platform.
The black does not count as the platform, only the purple and the white. So we missed it by 5 centimeters.
Still, it was an impressive run and plenty of reason to celebrate.
Survey, you are the last team. Well, we're just moments away from the whistle being blown by the judges. If you could talk to your robots right now, what would you say?
I would say, don't crash. Don't crash.
SR started. It doesn't always turn that precisely towards the sample.
Sample located. Sample retrieved.
It just dropped the It's in the It should take the same path back. This is kind of nerve-wracking.
Wow. That was close.
I can't believe it. Brandon? Whoa!
Oh, man. Team survey successfully brought the sample home, but they've got one more inspection to go through.
All right, the team did really well. What exactly is going on behind us?
So right now the team has been re-impounded, so we want to be sure that the team was actually compliant with the rules. So the judges are going to take some time and do a full re-inspection of the robot. The weight, the size, the electronics, everything about the robot, the program. The judges want to be able to go through the entire checklist to make sure that it actually is still compliant with the rules.
After
The Mayor and City Council welcome you to the Peoria City Council meeting. As a courtesy to others, please silence all phones. If you would like to address an issue that is on the agenda, or if you would like to speak to the Council regarding a non-agenda item, please complete a speaker request form, which can be found in the front lobby of the Peoria City Council chambers or in the tray to the left of the speaker's podium. Please place the completed speaker request form in the second tray to the left of the speaker's podium labeled Request to Speak. All speakers will have 3 minutes to complete their comments. A countdown clock is easily visible on the left side of the wall behind the City Council dais. Only items listed on the agenda may be addressed by the Council. Since items presented as part of a speaker's request have not been listed on the agenda, and due to the requirements of open meeting laws, the Council will be unable to respond to items presented as part of the speaker's request. However, please be aware that your comments will be noted. The speaker's name will be called to speak at the appropriate time, in the order that the forms were received. Thank you for your interest and participation in the Peoria City Council meeting.
Peoria City Council meeting will now come to order. Please rise for a moment of quiet reflection and the Pledge of Allegiance led by Youth Council Liaison Gilbertson. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. The clerk will please call the roll.
Mayor Carlett.
Here.
Vice Mayor Binsbacher.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Hunt.
Here.
Councilmember Patena.
Here.
Councilmember Finn.
Here.
And Councilmember Edwards.
Here.
Council Liaison Johnson.
Here.
And Council Liaison Gilbertson.
Here. The first item on our agenda this evening is a presentation, and it is a presentation of the Mayor and Council's Young Artists Program. And I'm so pleased to see so many people here this evening, residents who brought their children to participate in the artist program that is so meaningful for the city of Peoria. I cannot tell you how much it means to me. Public art displays, performances, and our access to them is one of the many attributes that gives us the outstanding quality of life that we know and love in the city of Peoria. So we are thrilled to have you here and honored to be able to give you an award. And we're going to ask our two youth council liaisons, Gilbertson and Johnson, to please go down to the front and present the awards on behalf of the mayor and council. We had the opportunity this evening to go over to the City Hall to see where their art has been on display for the last month, and it was such a matter of pride for us to be able to see everyone and look at their art this evening. Go ahead and begin whenever you're ready.
Thank you again to each of the students who have participated in the Mayor and Council's Young Artist Program. At this time, we will be calling students in groups based on schools. When you hear your name, please come down to receive your certificate. I apologize if I mispronounce anybody's name. From Alta Loma Elementary School, Angel Ramirez Abarca, Renee Stokely, Balira Ramirez Mir. From Cotton Bowl Elementary School, Lily Ellsbury. From Cheyenne Elementary School, Jose Luis Romero Flores, Samantha Richmond, and Christopher Guellen Ortega. From Country Meadows Elementary School, Catalina Chagoya, Elizabeth Garcia Gomez, and Julian Cervantes. From Lake Pleasant Elementary School, Taya Cohita and Natalie Burdett. Oh, and Sophia Bell. From Sundance Elementary School, Megan Papesh, Peyton Bush, and Kaylee Lopez Chakin. From Oakwood Elementary School, Devin Hartsberg, Millian Magnum, and Afton Huff. From Coyote Hills Elementary School, Aubrey Conkling, Adeline Borg, and Valeria O'Brien. From Frontier Elementary School, Jackson Butcher and Grace Day. From Desert Harbor Elementary School, Amanda Cox, Allison Braniff, and Ala Curry. From Ira Murphy Elementary School, Melissa Viveris Narvis, Desiree Gonzalez, and Cynthia Mais. And thank you all once again for participating in this program.
Thank you to our young artists. We appreciate so much the work that you've done, and thanks to all the parents who made sure that they did it. We appreciate all of you, and congratulations. Okay, the next item on our agenda is another presentation. I will be reading a proclamation recognizing the Liberty Lions wrestling team. I would like to invite Coach Eric Brenton and the championship team to join me and Councilmember Edwards on the chamber floor. Yes, you can come on down. I don't know. I know. Thank you. This one? Wow. I'm a little bit in awe here. This is incredible. So this is the Liberty Lions wrestling team. They have, their coach, Brenton here, has led them to their second championship in, what, 5 years? 3 years, second championship for the entire state in 3 years. So let's wish them congratulations. Yeah, there you go. And I am going to read a proclamation for you, okay? Whereas the mayor and council of the city of Peoria recognize the 2019 Liberty High School wrestling team for their outstanding dedication and effort in becoming the Division I state wrestling champions. And whereas Coach Eric Brenton led the program to its second state title in 3 years, and whereas Coach Brenton and the Liberty Lions wrestling team have competed for the high school state championship 4 times in the past 5 years, I hope that's correct, whereas the Liberty Lions wrestling team competed with dedication, courage, and pride throughout the season, I can see that, whereas high school sports teaches players about commitment, teamwork, sportsmanship, and leadership, skills that prepare students for a future beyond high school. And whereas the city of Peoria and the entire community are proud of the Liberty Lions wrestling team and their achievements on the mat and in the community. Now, therefore, I, Kathy Carlett, Mayor of the city of Peoria in the state of Arizona, do hereby proclaim April 16th, 2019 as Liberty Lions State Wrestling Champion Day. Congratulations. And now I'm going to turn the microphone over to Councilmember Edwards. He has a few words for you. You're in his district.
Yeah, well, thank you, Mayor. Coach, what an incredible accomplishment, not for you, but for the youth. The youth of Peoria look to you for their leadership, and you've given that consistently year after year. So on behalf of the city of Peoria, we want to thank you. I just want to give you guys each a little token. It's a little badge here, and it says, always earned, never given, Liberty High School Wrestling 2019 State Champions. Just congratulations to all you guys and your hard work. Thank you so much. And before I turn it over to you, I just want to make sure that you guys all, you have your time to shine here, so I think the coach is going to ask you to give your names because you guys are on television.
Well, thank you. I want to make sure that I thank Mayor Carlott. Oh, my goodness. John. Councilman Edwards, and you know what the funny thing is, I've been practicing this on the way over because I knew the pressure was going to be on, and all the councilmen and women that are here, thank you for this opportunity. I want to make sure that there were a lot of things that said, Coach Bren, but this is not a me thing. This is not a Coach Bren thing. This is a Liberty community thing. All these wrestlers here, and again, there's more than what actually take the mat each and every day. And it takes every single one of them to bring that championship home. Maybe they weren't on the mat wrestling as varsity starters, but they worked their tail off day in, day out. We have a very young team. We're very excited. Our coaches, not just me, but Coach Miller has been a staple in the program. He does just as much as I do. He'll do anything for the program, and most of all, he'll do anything for these kids. We have Coach Toro back here. He's a young coach, came on this year, super excited, enthusiastic about the program, and really has helped these guys kind of help turn that corner. Coach Logan right back here. I know he's always in the back because he doesn't like any of that shine. But another coach that has been here since the beginning, a staple in the program. Again, I mean, day in, day out, he'll do anything for the program. Our administration, our community really embraces us. So for them to go out on the mat, they know that they're wrestling not just for themselves, but they're wrestling for their community, they're wrestling for their school, they're wrestling for their program. And if you see on a lot of the shirts, they're wrestling for Red Dot Nation. So again, I can't thank you enough. I know we are going to pass this microphone. We'll start over here with Grigorovic. He's one of our senior captains, and then we're going to go ahead and work our way down.
Chris Grigorovic, Zain Saeed, Josh Buscemi,
Tyler Sauter,
Colin McCorkle,
Xander Faturis,
Cayman Stonebreaker,
Jonathan Rogers, Matthew Stevenson,
Braden Miller,
Colin Jones, Gage Beaton,
Andy Correa,
Nick Magri,
Vincente Maestas,
Michael Grigorovic.
Frank Thompson.
Caitlin Welsh.
Matthew Stevens. Josh Philby.
Brendan Gable. Christopher Wasianga. Torsten T. Polt.
Mason Zof. Kylan Barrett.
All right. Congratulations, Coach. Congratulations to all of you guys. Appreciate everything you do. Oh, okay.
Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Awesome.
Come on, Xander. We need to see you. Mm-hmm. Gosh, we've got some amazing all-star youth in the city of Peoria. Okay, we are now going to move along. The next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. These are items listed on the agenda with a C. They are considered routine by the City Council or have been previously addressed by the Council. They will be passed by one motion unless a member of the Council requests that an item be removed from consent. Council, are there any items to be removed from consent? Seeing none, do I have a motion?
I move we accept the consent agenda.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Council, please vote. And the consent agenda passes unanimously. We will now move on to new business. Item 17R, authorized sale and insurance of general obligation bonds, Series 2019. I'll turn it over to City Manager, Mr. Tyne.
Great, thank you, Mayor. And Chief Financial Officer Sonia Andrews will discuss a resolution authorizing the issue and sale of general obligation bonds for the city.
Thank you.
Good evening, Mayor. Good evening, Council. I have one slide. So this item before you tonight is a resolution to authorize issuance of general obligation bonds, or GO bonds as we call it. For the interest of those in the audience, a GO bond is used by the city to finance large capital projects. It requires voter approval and is repaid from property taxes. GO bonds are direct obligations of the city, and by state statute, GO bonds have a priority lien on property taxes. The city plans to issue GO bonds in the coming months to finance about $33 million in capital projects. The city received voter authorization from the 2000, 2005, and 2008 elections to issue bonds for these projects. So here in pictures are the major projects that will be financed. We have about half of the North Paloma Park, about $20 million that we will finance with these GO bonds. We also have the Meadows Neighborhood Park, the main library renovation, some drainage projects, and the Happy Valley Parkway widening. And there's also some smaller projects we will finance as well. So we currently plan to issue these bonds in May. Debt service on these new bonds will come from our secondary property taxes. Because we have continued growth in our assessed value and new construction, there will be no need to increase our property tax rate. So with that, I will turn it back to Council for any questions.
Thank you. Council, any questions? And these are all projects that I know we have been waiting for and our citizens have been waiting for, and that we just approved in our budget sessions. So we were expecting this. Council, any discussion? Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Please vote. And it passes unanimously. Thank you. All right, the next item on the agenda is call to the public for non-agenda items, and I do have one speaker request form. If you wish to address the City Council, you can find the speaker request forms next to the podium at the front of the floor. Please fill one out and give it to the clerk. The one that I have is from Michelle Madrigal. If you would kindly come to the podium and state your name and address for the record. You have 3 minutes to speak.
Hi, Michelle Madrigal. Full address, you said? In Peoria. Do you need the street address?
You don't have to give it if you don't want to.
Okay, okay. I just wanted to express, we've lived here almost 2 years, but we've noticed that there's no recycling in the apartment complex where we live. I've heard that it's kind of common here. We've lived in a lot of other states where we just didn't run into this. So I transport my recycles every week, but it kind of messes up your car, and it would be really nice if there was some sort of a mandate where, you know, private property would be. So I've mentioned it to the owners of the apartment complex, but I just thought it would be good if there was some kind of a law or something, you know.
Well, I thank you for your comments. We are not allowed to reply or address comments that are not on the agenda, but I can certainly have somebody from our city staff come and explain to you why it is such an unfortunate situation that we have right now.
Okay, okay.
Great,
if you'll
Mayor and Council, and we'll have our Public Works Director, Kevin Burke, would be eager to speak with you, and he's here tonight. So
Okay, great.
reach out.
Thank you. Okay. The next item on our agenda is reports from City Manager and Council. But before we move on to those reports, I would like to make an announcement. And this announcement is fairly large for our City Council. Councilmember Carlo Leone has resigned from the City Council. And I'm going to read some words from a statement that he gave. These are his words. It has been the privilege of my life to serve the residents of Peoria. I am honored that residents have chosen me time and again to be their representative. It is out of the greatest respect for my constituents and my unwavering support for the city that I have chosen to step aside. This job is too important to give anything less than 100%, and unfortunately, I am no longer able to give this at this time. So, Councilmember Leone served the Pine District for approximately 20 years. That is a really long-term city servant, and we appreciate all of the work and time and devotion that he has given to the City Council and the residents of the Pine District. We will begin a process that is set out in our city charter to fill that position. There is a process where you fill the vacancy and then have a special election, and we will be going through all of those things. If there's anyone who is interested in filling this vacancy or running for this election, you can get information from our city's website, the city clerk's website, and I will tell you. First of all, I'll tell you the office phone number, which is 623-773-7340. That is the city clerk's phone number, and their website is peoriaaz.gov/cityclerk. And so if there is anyone interested, we hope that you would be willing to serve and willing to go through the process even after that to run for election. There will be a special election in August. And with that, we will now move on to reports from our city manager, Mr. Tyne.
Thank you, Mayor and Council, and just a personal note that just how much it's been an honor and a privilege to serve Councilmember Leone as well, both in this capacity as a city manager, but just throughout my tenure here at the city. We've I've really grown my career here at the City of Peoria, and I've been lucky enough to do that with Mr. Leone right there. And has been such a wonderful supporter, and of course for his constituents as well. So just a quick observation on that. We only have one item tonight, and I'd like to bring up Chief Art Miller. And Art will be also introducing some other individuals in recognition of our animal control officers, public safety telecommunicators, and volunteers as well. Oh, and we are lucky enough also as Deputy Director Rob McDaniel will be here as well.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Mayor and Council. As you know, in your capacities, that it takes many sections within a city to make the city operate properly. Tonight, I'm so proud to recognize our volunteers. We have some representatives of our volunteer organization, our telecommunicators, our dispatchers that receive the 911 information to provide fire and police services. And then also our animal control officers. And again, our animal control officers are the people that are out there making sure that the safety of our community, the safety of our animals are at the utmost. And I'm just so proud that they're part of our organization as a police department, but more so as part of our city. They're just phenomenal people that do a wonderful job, and most of the time unsung heroes of the things that they do. At this time, I'd like to introduce Rob McDaniel, Deputy Director of some of these services. Rob?
Thank you, sir. Mayor and Council, thank you for hosting us tonight. I have some representatives from our team I'd like to introduce, and there's one young lady, I'm not sure if I have the right name, but I'll try to make sure we get it listed. From our volunteer group of about 40 members of our community that serve in the Peoria Police Department, we have Mike Davis, and are you Pamela Malloy? Pamela Malloy, who just came in a little bit, and also from our communications section is Supervisor David Weldon, Communications Manager Brittany Brunet, and Communications Specialist Darla McDaniel. No, we're not related. And from our Animal Control section, I also have Samantha Unbrandt. So thank you for honoring us and our great team, and we appreciate your support.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thanks for being here. Thanks for all that you do for our city.
Thank you. Well said, Mayor. Exactly right. And that is all I have. So thank you.
Thank you. All right, we will now go on to reports from City Council. We'll begin with Youth Council Liaison Johnson.
Thank you, Mayor. Last week we had a Youth Advisory Board meeting. We met with STAND, which stands for Students Taking a New Direction Against Tobacco Use. And we're going to start working on a new video with them, an educational video to teach people about tobacco uses and especially in parks where it's legal. That's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Councilmember Patena.
Thank you, Mayor. On Monday, April 8th, I met with Dale Judkins. Dale took over for Russ LaChance, who's going to be moving to Florida at the end of this month. Russ was instrumental in dealing with a bunch of the Veterans Club issues, had the Veterans Dinner, and my meeting with Dale wanted to make sure, he wanted to make sure that the city is going to continue to stay involved in the Westbrook Village Veterans Dinner, which we will be doing. And also he talked about, they have a Veterans Memorial there in Westbrook Village, and he was asking me if there's any grants available to be able to maybe renew that and refresh it a little bit, and so I told him who to get in touch with. On Friday, April 12th, I had an opportunity to speak with the West Valley chapter of the Arizona Korean War Veterans. A very interesting and active group. These men and women there are now in their mid to late 80s. Very proud of the fact that they fought in the Korean War. I found out something interesting, that the war lasted from 1950 to 1953, a short time. But 54,000 men and women were killed in that conflict, and That's only 4,000 less than were killed in the Vietnam conflict, which lasted from 59 to 73. So I talked to them a little bit about the McCain Memorial and what's going on with the traveling wall that we're bringing in September 5th through 9th. And they were very excited about that. And 3 of them came up to me and wanted to be put on the honor wall next Veterans Day. So I think that's a good thing. On Sunday, April 14th, I, along with some of my family members, attended the Wham! Swing for the Arts, and it was held at Topgolf. The mayor had a team there, Vicki Hunt had a team there, and I had a team there. We got the trophy. It's about that big. On April 22nd, I'm having a shred event from 8 to 10 o'clock over at the Westbrook Village Lakes parking lot. So if anybody's interested in getting their important papers shredded, we'll have a truck there and you'll be able to do that. I just want to mention something this evening about the budget study sessions that we had last week. I was around when the budget sessions were much more difficult and much more lengthy. And sometimes we would go line item by line item. The budget process this year and last year was done so professionally. It was an amazing process. We were scheduled to have budget hearings for 3 days. We got everything done in 2 days. And it was really very well done and very professionally presented. So I appreciate the budget people and the budget staff for all their efforts. So thank you all very much. Well, I'd like to also wish good luck and good health to Councilmember Leone. As the mayor said, he spent 20 years here in public service, and that's a really long time. And then congratulations also to the 9/11 employees and the animal control officers. I love all dogs. Well, I love some dogs, not all dogs. And I think what they do is very important to our city, and I appreciate them having on board. So that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Finn.
Thank you, Mayor. I am going to limit my comments this evening directly to Carlo. So, Carlo, I hope you're watching out there. I want to thank you for your service to your constituents. I think you served them with a tenacity that only Carlo Leone could display for his constituents. And the message that you sent, I thought, was professional and filled with class to put your constituents ahead of yourself and say, look, it's time for me to go. I don't feel like I'm serving you the way that I should. I think that shows an incredible amount of class. And so I thank you for your service. And I believe it's your birthday tonight, sir, so happy birthday as well. That's all I have.
Thank you. Vice Mayor?
Thank you, Mayor. I want to congratulate the youth artists. I want to thank them for sharing their amazing talent with us this evening and really brightening up this evening's council meeting. It's always a joy to see them and their skills and the pride on their parents' faces. It was wonderful and maybe the best turnout I've seen now in 4 years. On April 3rd, I attended Northwest Valley Connect mural ribbon cutting, and the Peoria Arts Grant was awarded for an actual mural that was done. And it's really interesting how the mural itself represented so many different partnerships within the city and around the city that are working together to build a strong city and sense of community. And it was really kind of neat to see how art and transportation came together. And Northwest Valley Connect, for those of you that don't know, provide transportation for those that need transportation, whether they're veterans or they have a special need or just aren't able to get themselves where they need to go, they'll get them to the doctor. And so they'll be supporting us and being an extension even of our new POGO to help people get from their door and connect to Peoria on the go. So it's great work that they're doing, and the mural was amazing, and just being part of that connection was really special. I was happy to be there. I also want to thank Councilmember Leone for his dedication and his service, 20 years. and always working hard to put his citizens first. I met Carlo on the concourse of the Peoria Sports Complex more than, gosh, maybe 10 years ago or so, he and his wife, and learned from them the importance of volunteers and how we have to appreciate our volunteers and how important they are to our city. And it was an interesting turn of events that I ended up here with Carlo, but I wish him well and again respect what the decision he's made to put his constituents first and the city first, and truly, truly from the bottom of my heart, thank him for his many years of service. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Edwards?
Thank you, Mayor. Again, I want to thank all the young artists that were here today. It's just so exciting to see your artwork displayed here at City Hall for the last couple months, and I know your parents and your grandparents are so proud of you, as the city is. So thank you, and keep up that good work, and hopefully the next generation will be inspired to continue that effort. I too want to recognize all the volunteers from the animal control, public safety, telecommunications. It's vital, the work that you guys do, the men and women do, and thank you for volunteering your time and services to the city of Peoria. We couldn't do it without you. Last week I did the shred event for the Willow District, and we had about 132 cars come over to the Walmart. We had we just about filled a truck full of paper. And so I just want to thank all the residents that came out and participated in that. We're going to do it again next year, and hopefully we'll get 2 trucks out there, because I think it's really important to get the community to come together to get rid of all of their unwanted paper from tax season. So timing was perfect with tax season. 2 days before the shred, or after the shred event, we had a lot of people there, so just thank you for that. And then lastly, I too want to just wish Carlo the best of luck. You served your district with distinction, your residents. You always had their best interests in heart, and you will be missed on council. That's all I had.
Thank you. Councilmember Hunt?
Thank you, Mayor. Well, to add on to what everybody else has said, what a night for the arts. I think everybody has mentioned the arts. First, our young artists, and who knows where that seed, how young that seed is planted. I think now moms give kids stuff to just scratch on paper, and it comes up. And I'm just so proud of our relationship and our connection to Peoria Unified School District. Rob Panzer runs that part of what we do with them, and I think he said we have 4 or 5 now major connections with them, and the arts playing a huge part of that. I too attended the Northwest Valley Connect mural dedication, and that just shows again that the arts are such an important part of our lives. They're everywhere, and our pogo that's going to be unveiled later this week, I believe, is a little artistic example that's going to be running around here. So thanks again to the moms and dads and grandparents that support those kids. And I think I saw as many smiles on the parents' faces as I did the children. They're so proud of their kids. Saturday, I spent several hours, excuse me, down here right in front of these council chambers. We planted trees. In case anybody has missed it, the month of April is, what is the actual designation? Well, that was Arbor Day, but it's all has to do with Earth Day, Earth Month, recycling, the whole thing that's going to keep our planet alive, hopefully. And I'm very proud of the West Valley Women's Club, Peoria Women's Club, that donated one of the trees that's planted out here, and a couple of those members were here to help plant it. And gosh, we had so many people, and again, Peoria Unified School District, Peoria High School, their FFA had grown everything that was planted out there. Now, I realize it's going to be kind of dark when you go out, but there are a lot of plants in addition to 2 trees that will get very large. The kids over there planted those, they nourished them, they grew them, they chose them, and then they came here and planted them for us. And so again, we're growing young people that are going to contribute in a very important way to our futures as we get older and depend on the younger generation to come through. Also in the spirit of Arbor Day and Earth Day and trees and all that comes with it in the month of April. Wednesday or Thursday night over at Main Library, we had a campfire. We had it it was very contained, had probably 25 very young children, toddlers, singing around the campfire. They had all the ingredients to make s'mores, but were told they could not put that goo inside the fire pit. So, but they sang and they had such a great time and storytelling and all. And then today down at the community garden, 2 different groups planted seeds in one of the flower beds. They painted rocks, which they could either put in their bed or they could take home and put by a tree or something. So just a lot going on, a lot of very special events. And I think that's it. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
Carlo, I'm sorry, I did want to say, gosh, Carlo, you were here before I came, and I've been here 16 years, so you were here and helped form my concept of public service. And I just remember so many individual times we went on conferences and saw other cities and what they were doing and brought that information and that inspiration back to our city. And I remember when they had the spousal and guest tours, your wife and my husband went together to see the really interesting parts like the liquor distilleries and stuff that we didn't have time to do because we were in conferences. So lots of history there with you, Carlo. And again, I respect the kind of council member you were and how you represented your district. So I hope that you begin to experience some health and just our continued best to you.
Thank you. Youth Council Liaison Gilbertson.
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to talk about last Youth Advisory Board meeting. The board was honored to be asked to make a video for Pogo, and we're very excited to start doing it. We're starting a group together, and we're brainstorming, and we'll let you know when that's done and when we're working on it. But like I said, we're very excited to do it, and we're very honored to be asked. So that's all I have.
Great. Look forward to seeing that video. And I would just like to also address Councilmember Leone. Happy birthday, first of all, and thank you for all of your years of service. We wish you well in your well-deserved retirement. And with that, we are adjourned.